This is a story about a little boy, Jabari. Jabari Jumps is the name of our story today, and it's by Gaia Cornwall. And this is a little story about Jabari, the brave little boy who's finished his swim lessons, and he thinks he's ready to jump off of a diving board. I'm jumping off the diving board today, Jabari told his dad. Really? Said his dad. The diving board was high and maybe a little scary, but Jabari had finished his swimming lessons and passed his swim test, and now he was ready to jump. I'm a great jumper, said Jabari, so I'm not scared at all. How many of you have ever jumped off a diving board? Think about that. Is it scary? Maybe you've never jumped off of one, but it could be a little scary. Let's look at and see what a diving board is. Here's the diving board. I don't know, that looks a little scary to me. Jabari watched the other kids climb the long ladder. They walked all the way out to the end of the board, as big as tiny bugs. Here's the little girl jumping off the diving board. So she's as big as a tiny bug. Then they stood on the edge. They spread their arms and bent their knees and sprang up, up, up. And then they dove down, 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 splash. Looks easy, Jabari said. But when his dad squeezed his hand, Jabari squeezed back. Jabari stood at the bottom of the ladder and he looked up. You can go before me if you want, he told the kid behind him. I need to think about what kind of special jump I'm going to do. Jabari thought and he thought. Do you think he might be just a little bit afraid? Wonder if he'll be able to be brave enough to do it. Let's see. Jabari started to climb up and up. This ladder is very tall, he thought. Are you okay? Called his dad. I'm just a little tired, said Jabari. Maybe you should climb down and take a tiny rest, said his dad. A tiny rest sounded like a good idea. When he got to the bottom, Jabari remembered something. I forgot to do my stretches, he said to his dad. Stretching is very important, said his dad. I think tomorrow might be a better day for jumping, Jabari said. They looked up at the diving board together. It's okay to feel a little scared, said his dad. Sometimes, if I feel a little scared, I take a deep breath and I tell myself, I am ready. And you know what? Sometimes it stops feeling scary and it feels like a surprise. Ooh, Jabari loves surprises. Jabari took a deep breath and felt it fill his body from the ends of his hair right down to the tips of his toes. Jabari looked up and he began to climb. Up and up and up and up until he got to the top. Jabari stood up straight. He walked to the end of the board. He curled his toes around the rough edge and he looked down. Look at how little they look. How many of you might be a little afraid? I think I might be a little afraid. Jabari looked out as far as he could see. He felt like he was ready. I love surprises, he whispered. He took a deep breath and spread his arms and bent his knees, and then he sprang up off the board, flying. Jabari hit the water with a splash. Down, down, down he went, and then back up, whoosh. He looks happy. I think he liked jumping off the diving board today. Jabari, you did it, said his dad. I did it, said Jabari. I'm a great jumper. And you know what? What, said his dad. Surprises. Double flip is next. And there he is back at the top of the board with a big smile on his face. And he looks pretty happy. And that is the end of our story today, boys and girls. I hope that's saved.